Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Prison Architect, where lovely cell block B is up and running, which is all very good news indeed. So as you can see, we've got proper cells set up over here, and they've all got water and heating and all that kind of stuff. Then we've got some padded cells over here, which are very nice, lovely soft padded walls going on. I mean, there is a little bit of work to do over here because we haven't got any proper flooring in, and yeah, the cells are not quite as lovely as we would like them to be. I mean, they've got the comfy beds, and they've got their own little sort of private bathroom areas, but that's kind of it. They've not got any sort of fancy items in there, but we can do that as time goes on, a little bit like we kind of have done down here to a limited degree. We'll add a few bits and bobs over here when we have a little bit of money kind of going spare, but don't worry people over here in these cells, lovely cell block B will be just as lovely as lovely cell block A in time. Don't worry about it. So I think today the plan is to offer our prisoners the chance to enjoy some wonderful retail therapy because we're going to build a shop, because I noticed last time that we can build a shop, and I think that would be a very, very good idea because we can sometimes see that our prisoners are wanting to buy some luxury items, and I think they do pick those up from the little shop. So here we go. I think the plan is to put the shop over here somewhere. So it's kind of going to go over here, and then we can build a nice little sort of outside bit around it. So maybe put some nice sort of benches and some lights and some paths and all that kind of stuff. So turn this area here into a lovely little sort of outside sort of shopping experience type place. I like the idea of that. So let's get the shop put together. So I think, yeah, if we sort of zone it out over here. Actually, first things first, is there a grant for building a shop? I don't imagine there is a grant for building a shop. Criminally insane wing. Okay, hang on. Build a wing for the criminally insane with 10 padded cells. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, if I'd have known that, we could have changed that around. Do you know what? I suppose in time we could possibly get that done and have this bit down here as a criminally insane wing. If we could get sort of 10 cells down here and have all them set to be padded cells, we could get that done. Okay, well, there you go. There's a thing that we can possibly think about. But no, that's nothing to do with a wonderful little shop. Basic farming, I do want to get that done, but obviously that's not to do with the shop. Bakery, restaurant, reform, prisoner initiative, prisoner reoffending rate, security procedure, and carpentry. Yeah, so it's nothing to do with shopping over there, which is a little bit of a shame. So we can't get any kind of, little sort of financial boost to this. So what exactly do we have to do? So let's go and have a look at rooms. Let's look at the shop. So what do we need? It's got to be 4x4. It needs to be indoors. It needs to have a table. It needs to have a shop shelf. And then, yes, the little bit at the bottom did confuse me last time, but a few people in the comments have kind of put me right on that. So the last kind of little sort of room requirement does say adjacent to room, shop front. But it doesn't necessarily mean that's another room over here. It's an object. It's an object that we can put into the shop front. It's where you go and pay, effectively, I think. So let's get a little shop set up, shall we? So we're going to have to go to foundations. Now, here we go. What do we want our shop to look like? It's a shame there aren't more walls. I'd love it if there were some more walls going on. Do you know what we could do? Hang on. Why don't we build something nice and then, hang on, we could put cushioned walls in. That'd be quite nice. That would be very exciting indeed. It just costs 110 monies per square. Okay, that's quite costly. I think, do we build a very, very basic kind of concrete thing and then apply the fancy cushioned wall thing to it? Because I think you can apply it to existing walls, but you can't build it from the foundations up, I don't think. No. Okay, how about we do that then? Let's give that a go and have a very sort of classy shopping experience. So let's get, I don't know, concrete? Just a concrete kind of wall type thing. That'll do the job for now, I think. Now, how big do we want this to be? It's going to be quite expensive, isn't it? We've got about 20 grand. In a day's time, we're going to get 16 grand, so it should be okay. So I think if we're going to have sort of this all set up over here, I think that could be quite good as a little path type thing. So I think let's build it over here. So hang on. Planning tool. Let's get the planning tool out. I love the planning tool. So hang on. That could be a sort of a pathway going across there. And then we might end up possibly with a bit of a wall going across there. And possibly thinking about it, a bit of a wall going down here. Just thinking about this. A bit of a wall going across there. And then sort of like that, hang on, 1, 2, possibly a bit like this. Something a little bit like this might actually happen, just so we can keep people inside when we have the kind of the sort of emergency things. Because, yeah, people can't always get around the prison because it's all split into separate bits. So if we kind of have this sort of a corridor going around here. And I do love a nice corridor. If we have a kind of thing like that, so we've got this space to work with, so we can have a yard down here, farming in the middle, very important, shop and kind of lovely park area over there. Down here we can have some more sort of lovely sort of outside stuff. Yeah, I think this is what we do. So then go to walls and let's see what we can do here. So, I mean, how big does a shop need to be? I mean, what if we made it, how big is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if we made it 8? Is that, hang on, is that the same size? That's 9 that side and that's 8 that side. Okay, so it can't be even. Do you know what? We'll do that, and that means we can have a door kind of in the middle. So if we have the shop sort of like that, to be 4 by 4 minimum, didn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. What if we make it another square? So what if we have that as the little shop? Because we do only have 15 prisoners, maximum. So the shop doesn't need to accommodate 15 people at the same time. They're all going to be doing other bits and bobs. And then, that means that around here we can have benches and fountains and hedge mazes or whatever else we want. So there we go. I think that's what we do. And then we just kind of get a door here and a door here. I mean, this is going to be sort of learning as we go. So I'm not entirely sure how this kind of works. But here we go. So let's get some concrete walls for now. Just get some concrete stuff, and then we can put the fancy kind of soft furnishing wall things on, or wherever they were. So if we just get that done. So, yeah, 2,000 money is getting that done. And, of course, we will chop down some trees, which means we get some money back because we export those. So that's quite good. Okay, right, that's fine. And then we're going to need some doors. Doors going into the shop. What shall we have? I mean, I do like... Oh, that's for staff. I was going to say, it'd be funny if we could have secret doors, but it appears to be there only for staff, which is unfortunate. How about we just have... I mean, I'm not having those. Regular doors, they're very boring. They're really, really boring. How about the saloon doors? We could just put them on either end. Oh, yeah, no, we need a single door. Hang on. What if we have saloon doors and saloon doors? Let's just do that. There you go. You can have it like a one-way in, one-way out kind of system thing. Okay, there we go. Work on the shop has begun. Don't worry, prisoners. I've picked up on your subtle needs for sort of luxuries. The fact that most of you are wandering around the place with the word luxuries, please, kind of floating above your heads. I've picked up on that. So let's see what we can do about this. So move time on. It might take a little while to get this sorted. And a few people in the comments have said, have we tried double clicking on the delivery person over here? Now, I thought we had. Because this person, I think, has been here for an awfully long time. They've been here for many days, just standing on our helipad, constantly running the risk of being squashed by a helicopter, holding this present just here. And I don't quite know what to do with them, but, I mean, a few people have said, have you tried double-clicking on them? I don't think we have. I might have single-clicked and gone, what are they doing? And there you go, they're getting squished by a helicopter again. So, yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what we can do here. Can we do anything with you, delivery person? So let's double-click. No, nothing happens. Nothing happens when you double-click the delivery person. Oh, I was led to believe that possibly that might do something. No, it does nothing at all. I don't really know what to do with the delivery person. I mean, they're quite welcome to stand there and just, keep an eye out for things if they want to, but I don't really know what their purpose is. Were they supposed to come in and deliver a present to somebody and it's glitched out, or have I not done something, or what? I do not know. Yeah, this isn't working, is it? This door is very broken. The door servo requires electricity. Oh, hang on. I thought it was plumbed in. It's not connected. Yep, you're right, game. Do you know what, game? You're absolutely right. Let's pop a power thing in just there. That might help quite a bit. Yeah, they're waiting for guards. I mean, can we get a guard in? Oh, this is terrible. Quickly. Put the thing there. Get that sorted, because that door needs to be made automatic right now, because that's causing all sorts of problems. I know they're all busy, aren't they? There we go. The door is now automated, although it's still complaining. It's still a little bit fussy about that. But it seems to be working because the little light goes green. Okay, right, there we go. Here it is. Right, that's all sorted. Oh, yeah, we need power and stuff in here, don't we? And we need some heating. Of course we do. Hang on a second. Power should be fairly straightforward. You know what? Let's run a power cable going straight across like that. Why not? Just a massive power line. And then heating. I mean, nobody wants to go into a cold shop. So let's put the heating, let's put the radiator kind of on this side. and then that can be free for the rest of the kind of the shopping experience or whatever. So put the radiator there, and we'll put some nice things in it. We'll make it a very lovely kind of environment. We want it to be very nice. The only thing is a hot water pipe going to get all the way over there? I am not entirely convinced it will. Let's give it a go. So we'll bring it down and pop that in like that, and we shall see if that's enough to connect that radiator up. If not, I'm not entirely sure what we can do. Unless we build a boiler somewhere else. I mean, the boilers are quite remote from that thing. We will see. We will see how we get on. Right, the radiator's gone in, but of course it's saying, yeah, there's no water. And hang on a second, look at the utilities. It's... hang on. It's complaining there's no water. I beg to... Oh, it stops just there. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to move the radiator to just there so it does reach. Oh, that's a little bit infuriating, isn't it? Okay. Right, hang on. Move the radiator. That's very silly. Where does it go? Oh, well, I think it's... Oh, hang on a minute. I need to see the... Where's the thing? Hang on. 1, 2... Yeah, so on the second sort of block down. And we could put it in the corner. It might be worth tucking it in the corner there and having a pipe going up there. I think that's what we will do. So hang on a minute. Can we sell some of these utilities? Sell those there. I think we might have sold the power cable in the middle, which is a bit unfortunate, but never mind. And sell that utility. Oh, hang on. Sell that utility. No, just sell that pipe bit. Hang on a minute. Right, let's go and move this. This is how all the most professional prison managers work. Pop that just there, please. So move that over. People should be on that pretty quickly because now they've not got other jobs to do. Okay, that's been moved. That's fine. And then we can go into utilities and we can sell that silly bit of pipe. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. And it's working because it reaches just... I can't believe it was... it was like... I don't know what it was. Like a foot too short or something. Okay. There we go. Right, so if we get that power thing in, that will sort that out. Okay, so we have ourselves a little kind of shop template. However, not quite done yet. Not quite done. We're still on 19 grand. How have we done that? Because we just spent loads of money on pipes and wires and walls and doors and radiators and things. How are we still on 19 grand? Okay, I'm not complaining. That's wonderful stuff. Right, so here we go. So let's go to cushioned walls. Do we just sort of drag it like that? Okay, so do that. And now I assume they come along and make them cushioned, do they? Just add some fancy cushioning to the walls. And whilst they're there, why don't we put some flooring in? I mean, what's going to be nice? I mean, maybe red carpet might be quite nice. Or limestone. Limestone flooring might be quite nice. That's quite fancy. Or marble, possibly. Give them a lovely kind of very fancy experience. I think that... Hang on. Let's see what the walls look like. Let's see what it looks like when they actually put a section of these walls in. Because I'm not entirely sure what's going to be going on with these. So we'll see what they look like. They look okay. It's generating a lot of rubbish. I assume because they're kind of hammering over the concrete walls. Okay. It looks very fancy. So how about we get... I mean, yeah, it would work well with like a red carpet possibly. I think that might go well. Like that. It's 2 grand. 2 grand for some red carpet to go in. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. That is amazing. How? What? They were so quick on that. Did we have red carpet in stock or something? Just a load of red carpet lying around. That is very good. I like that. That is looking wonderful. Okay, right. Now to make this a shop. And let's see if we've done this correctly, which we might not have done. Okay, so hang on a minute. So it needs a table, a shop shelf, and it needs to be adjacent to a shop front. Okay, so here we go. So shop shelves are... Okay, they're relatively big. Okay, that's fine. So hang on, what does it need? It needs a table, a shelf, and the shop front. Okay, there's the shop front. So how about we put... Oh, hang on. That has to stick through a wall? I'm a bit confused. Hang on a minute, hang on. Do they not go and order from... Hang on, now I'm baffled. What's going on here? So do we have to have... Oh, hang on a minute. This might not have worked out quite as I had planned. So if we put the shop front here, which is going to look a little bit weird because it's not central, which is going to be annoying. We might not need those doors either. The shop front is like a hole sort of in the wall type thing. Hang on, can we zoom in? So it's going to be that way. Oh, so does somebody... Right, hang on. Now I think I might understand what's going on. Somebody works in the shop. So somebody's going to work in this space here. And then the prisoners are going to come along to the front and go, hello, how are you, shopkeep? Good day, shopkeep. I would love to buy a lovely box of Yorkshire Gold tea. Thank you so much. And the shopkeep goes, certainly, my good sir. Please hold there for a second. And they go away and get the stuff from a shelf and come back here. Then they exchange money and then the prisoner clears off. I think that's how it's going to work. Oh, okay. Right, maybe we've made this slightly too expensive and elaborate, but you know what? It is the loveliest prison, and there's no rule that says we can't have a lovely shop. Okay. Right. This requires a little bit of a rethink, doesn't it? So, how about then we move one of the doors to the back, because they're going to need to get in, aren't they? I mean, who works here? Is it a staff member? I assume a staff member has to come and work here. Is it, I don't know who works in the shop. Is it a janitor or... oh, yeah, some people have said we need an orderly. By the way, some people have said we should get an orderly on board. Medical staff, specially trained in the handling of the criminally insane. Oh, yeah, that might be quite helpful. That might be quite handy. Yes, a few people in the comments have said, you need an orderly to sort things out. Yeah, let's pop an orderly in. There we go. We've got an orderly in finally. There we go, everybody. I did remember, my goodness. Yeah, okay. I don't know who needs to work here. I'm not entirely sure if we do have somebody working here or what. I'm befuddled. I'm very befuddled and I don't understand how this is working at all. Okay. Right, so I think what we do is we pick up... No, we get rid of these doors then. And then we put, I don't know, some staff-only doors at the back. It's got to be a staff member that comes in here. Sure. Hang on. We could possibly check logistics. Maximum jobs. No. It's prisoners that work here. Okay. So the prisoners have access to all the goods in the shop? Okay, I mean, I can foresee a few problems with that, but okie doke. Right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to move those to just there, like so. So shove those doors over there. That's what we're going to do. These doors can... There we go. So like that. These doors can then go. So dismantle those. We don't need those so much. Take them and put them in storage. So there we go. Take those apart. And then we're going to need some more flooring in. Hang on a second. Proper flooring going in just there. And then we're going to need some walls. But we need concrete walls that we can then just apply the fancy effect to. So now let's get the concrete walls in. Come on, builder folks, chop chop. I'm redoing the shop because I don't fully understand how it works. So here we go, let's get these in. Right, so put those in. Also, we've got some new people coming along. 2 new people, 800 lovely monies coming our way. Okay, now we can go to the walls and cushion those bits for a very expensive amount of money. Right, and then let's just pop over to here. Didn't mean to press that. I imagine now the prisoners are going to arrive via helicopter, because they always seem to do so, but let's have a look. And where are they? In they come via helicopter. So who have we got? King Corner. Okay, so King, what are you in for? You're in for public toenail trimming. Oh, dearie me, only 6 years. You got off lightly with that, my good sir. And then you have been in, oh my goodness me, you've got quite the rap sheet. Theft of biscuits. Yep, indeed. That's a 1 year for that. Again, you got off lightly. Standing up as soon as the plane lands. Excessive frowning. Theft of biscuits. Theft of biscuits. Do we need to watch our biscuits? Is that what we need to do? And Benjamin Corner is in for dunking biscuits for too long. Oh my goodness me. Yes, absolutely. Let's sort you out with that. Let's show you the one true way of dunking biscuits. You have to do it properly. You can't dunk them for too long or they fall into your tea and then the tea gets biscuit floaty things in and it's just a disaster. So, yeah, indeed, 6 years. And loud tutting. 7 years for loud tutting. It must have been one heck of a loud tut. Okay, so they're going to come in. That's all fine. We've got cells for them. Let's sort this out then. So, get the shop done. And while they're doing that, what else do we need then? So, some shells and a table. So it does say we can have an oak table because they're kind of fancy. So we'll put an oak table Possibly over... I mean, we could put that there, look. Pop the oak table there. And then we need some shelves. The only thing is, I don't quite know what the impact of the shelves is. So if we have a shelf there, and then a shelf... we could, if we get rid of those saloon doors and just have one regular door, we could have another shelf just there. I think that might be worth doing. Sorry, saloon doors. Away with you. Yeah, dismantle those as well. Come on, there we go. Take those down. Splendid. Right, hang on a minute. We need another bit of a concrete wall. This is not the way to do this. Nobody is going to learn anything good from this. But here we go. We're getting through it. It's all good. And then let's just get a regular single door going into there then. So hang on a minute. So doors, a barn door, a bamboo door might be quite nice. Pop a bamboo door in over there. They're quite nice and sort of airy. Okay, so that means we can have a couple of shelves at the back, and then we can have the shop front. Maybe put that over here so it's not quite in the centre, because it doesn't quite fit in the centre. So if we pop that just there, and then we can maybe get another couple of shelves in, possibly. I imagine the more shelves we have, the more kind of goods they can store. That would make sense. Hang on. We need to cushion the wall at the back, of course. So then, if we can get another... Hang on. Get the right thing. Another shelf. Even just sort of across like that. Just pop another shelf just there. That's 3 shelves of lovely, lovely, exciting goods for the prisoners. And just because I kind of feel like we should... can we put something nice in here? I mean, how about a window or two? So can we have a window? Like a large classy window sounds nice, doesn't it? Oh no, that's a large classy window. So can we have, I don't know, one of them there and one of them there? Just to make it look a little bit nicer. And the prisoners can look in and see what goodies are on offer and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. Shop goods. There's all sorts of things going on. And there we go. They've put the shop front in. Oh, hang on. In an hour's time, we're going to get a huge big pile of money, which is very nice indeed. Okay, hang on. So now do we need to go to here and say, okay, we can have a prisoner working in the shop? Hopefully. Can we get a prisoner working in the shop? There's 14 people qualified to go and work in the shop. I'd like to think that possibly somebody is going to go there. I mean, how many people do we have working? There's 3 there, 4, 5, 6, 7 just there. Hang on, 8, 9, 10 down there. I think that's it. So we should have availability for the shop. I think we should have some people able to come and work in the shop. Okay, I mean, it's here, so we'll have to see what we can do with it now. I mean, I assume, does somebody get hired to go and work? Oh, there we go, the windows have gone in. Very nice, that window's gone in. Slacking on these windows over here. Here we go. Bring in the lovely window. Okay. So that's quite nice. We've made it a bit light and airy and all very lovely. But now we just need somebody to actually go and, work in the shop. Is anybody going to go work in the shop? I'm not entirely sure how we make people work in the shop, which is a little bit frustrating because we do have a shop ready. Prisoners, look, there's all sorts of things. I mean, what do we have? I can't quite tell what they are. I mean, they could be books, possibly, or I don't know, magazines or something, or possibly CDs. There could be music. I don't know what that could be. Possibly cigarettes, maybe. Naughty, don't smoke, it's bad for you. Cigarettes, probably, I don't know, chocolate or something. I'm not entirely sure. But okay, so the shop is there. We just don't quite know how to sort of make it do its thing. We don't know how to make anybody go and work in the shop. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to that at some point. We'll get to that at some point in the future when it makes a bit more sense to us. Now, I did notice over here on the grants, there's a thing there that's a carpentry apprenticeship program. This could be quite interesting. So what do we need to do here? So it gives us 10 grand up front and 10 grand completion bonus. Offering carpentry courses to your prisoners can teach them a valuable skill that they can use once they are released and allow them to produce high-end furniture in your workshop, which can be used to increase income. Okay, I am listening. Increasing income sounds like a good thing. So if we take that, and we've got back up to 30 grand, which is wonderful. If we take this, I think, what grants have we got now? We've only got the 1 grant. We've only got the 1 grant running. Yeah, that one. So I think, if we get that done, if we take that and say, yes, please, we'll have that. And apparently we do need to make a little bit of a change to our workshop. They need to get access, so I've been told, to both sides of the kind of equipment. So at the moment, this workshop saw here is functional because the prisoners can get to this side and that side, and this press thing is good, but these two are not working. Nobody can use these because they can't get to both sides, which is a bit of a problem. So we can move this. It's absolutely fine. We can move that down, and we can move that, and we can't move that right now. Hang on a second. I could have possibly just moved the top one to just there. Okay, right. I've made this simple task very difficult, but it's fine. Right, so do that. Also, it's gone very dark over there in the security room, which is a little bit ominous. We'd connected the security room up via a workshop saw. I don't think that's the finest way to sort your electrics out to your very important security room in a prison. But okay, we'll connect that up just there as well, and possibly run that across like that. And yeah, just to make sure. Oh dear, that's not good. That's not a good look at all. Okay, bring that back down here. That might sort out the problems for now. Moving that back in place might fix that. There we go. But yeah, I think a more long-term fix is required. So there we go. That can now be used, which is good. But yeah, this over here is going to be a bit of a problem because we've got our oak table right there, which I'm not entirely sure what we can do with because it needs a table. That workshop room needs a table to be valid. But can we put... It's going to look a bit ugly. Hang on a second. Hang on. If we pick that up and put that there, they can get to where they need to be. They can stand there. And then that's going to have to come down like that. I mean, that looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? That looks all sorts of rubbish. Hang on. Could we... let's get the planning tool out. Why don't... Hang on. How big is this room? Where's the space? So it's... How big is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 by 6. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that over here then. So we've got 10 by 6. So that's the... Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't want that. Hang on. Pathways. There we go. This will make it a bit more sensible. So that's the interior space. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't clear all the plans. Don't clear everything we had. No. That would be mad. We didn't clear everything, did we? Oh, did I just press yes? Oh, botherations. Okay. Do you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can always look back at what we had planned for that there that we took ages to work out, sorting out. I'm sure it's okay. And all the path work we had done, it's fine. We didn't need that. We don't need plans, maybe. Oh, no. Okay. Not to worry. Right, let's sort this out again then. So 6 by 10. That is the interior space we have. And these are 3. Okay. So if we had... Say, hang on, right, so where's the radiator? So that thing is in the corner, so we can't really use that space there. So what if we had one like that? Hang on, where's the doors? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the doors are there. So we could have a thing like that and a thing like that. That's fine. And then we could have another one of those there. So the 2 saws, say, could go there, and one of the presses could go there. And then the table is sort of that big. So that would cope with being down near the radiator. And then the other one of those could go across like that, possibly. That would work, wouldn't it? So those two kind of facing that way. Or even have just that like that. Yeah, that might make a bit more sense. That might make that a little bit more sort of, user-friendly. It might look a bit tidier as well. Yeah, okay, let's go for that approach, shall we? So, yeah, we're going to need to do some rejigging over here. It might take a while, and I can't believe I just annihilated the plan things. And I even got an option come up, and I didn't read it at all. Just going to press the button, hoping that it was the please go away button. And it was the, yep, I'd like to bin all this kind of useful stuff button. Okay, never mind. I think we're going to move those out of the way first. So, yeah, we're going to have to sort of just keep shuffling these things around. Let's just park everything outside for now. Park it all outside. It's coming up to 3 in the morning, so hopefully all the worker people can have this kind of back up and running. But yeah, just move all this stuff, please. Right, and then pop that. Hang on. Grab the press. Grab the press. Why can't... Oh, no, it's still being moved. Hang on, that's why. Right, grab the press, put it there. Grab the... No, that's license plate. Grab the press, put it there. And in the meantime, we want the work... Hang on. Get the table to go back into that corner. And then get the saw to go... One of the saws to go just there. Make sure the arrows are pointing the right way. That workshop saw, hang on, that workshop saw can go just there. And then, when they've moved the press things back into position over there, we can then relocate them. Ah, dear. We can relocate them. I put the doors in the wrong place, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Can we not just have it one there and one there? And that leaves a little bit of room down here. That makes it look even more organised. Yeah, like that. Is that better? I mean, it needs power and stuff sorting out, and that's okay. We can get that done. But I mean, yeah, if they sort of move those things around, there we go. That looks a bit better. Oh, and all the power's come through. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. That is more luck than judgment that happened, but okay. Right. So that's set up, and then, yeah, we've got the table down here. Oh, well, there we go. That's actually played out quite nicely, and that should make our workshop a little bit more usable. Now, the only thing is, how do we do this? How do we do the carpentry apprenticeship program thing? How do we make 10 superior beds? Because I don't know how to do that. How do we say what we want our workshop to do? Is there a special thing that we need to do to tell the workshop to make something different? I have no idea. Okay, so there is a carpentry program that we can run for the prisoners, and that's okay. But it does say that each participant requires a carpenter table. I don't think we have carpenter tables, do we? I think we've got, if we go to the right place, it might help. We've got workshop saws and workshop presses, but we don't have a carpenter table. Hang on, what's that? Carpenter table? Okay, there is a carpenter table. Oh, okay. I mean, we now have room for one in the corner, which is quite handy. However, it looks like... Do we have to stand at that end to make it work? Oh, we messed this up completely. Hang on a minute. Do we have to stand at that end to make it work? Where the up arrow's going? Or I'm not entirely sure. Do you know what? We'll put one down. I kind of feel like it needs to go there. I sort of feel like they need to feed stuff into where that arrow's pointing upwards to then come along kind of that way. But we can't accommodate that. That's not going to fly. Oh, hang on. We could put it there. Yeah, okay. Let's put one of those in and let's see if that's going to be helpful. I mean, yeah, do we have any people that can do carpentry? I've got no idea. Genuinely got no idea. But there we go. And some more prisoners have come in. Hello, new prisoners. Sorry, we might say hi later on, but it's fine. Right, look. The workshop person is over here. Ah, yes. We've got people doing some workshop stuff. So, yeah, we've got a prisoner who is... Oh, there we go. I was going to say the carpenter table's come in, which is handy. So, Jagger over there just learning about some stuff. And, yeah, can we get some people in to make some license plates now? That'd be handy because we can sell them and make money off of them. No, nobody running in to get that sorted, which is a little bit concerning. Oh, no, there you go. It is working. It is working. Wonderful. Right, so we can actually get this place up and running. But look at that. They're wanting luxuries, which is a bit of a problem because I don't know how to make the shop work. Oh, no. And somebody's down here. King had some sort of drug-based incident, naughty person. Oh, no. Oh, this is all sorts of bad. Findlay. Oh, not Findlay. You're doing so well. You were doing so well, and it looks like possibly... Yeah, what's going on here? Do we have to... Why have they lit up? Do we need to do some searching? I don't quite know how we... Do we just click... Do we click those things? I don't know how we make you search these things. Okay, I don't know how we make searches happen. There's many things flashing on and off, but it's not overly helpful right now. Do we right-click I don't know how to go and search. We do have an orderly, so hopefully the orderly can run over and help Findlay out a bit. Or is the guard coming in to do some sort of medical treatment? Oh yeah, the guard's coming in to do some medical stuff. Oh, that's quite good. And Findlay seems to be okay again. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how to search any of those things. I haven't got the faintest idea. Press the buttons, it doesn't do anything. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure we'll find out at some point maybe, but it's not obvious. But yeah, we can't get anybody working in the shop. So we've got our wonderful shop set up, but it's just not going to do anything, which is a bit of a shame. Oh my word! Hang on. Do we not need to go and sort that out? There's a needle over there. Findlay, we found a needle of yours lying on the floor. I think we shall have that. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Is Findlay searching his own stuff? That was a bit bizarre. Okay. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm just going to leave that alone and just pretend that it all resolves. There we go. It's all going to be fine. Yeah, did we do that? Yeah, maximum jobs 2. Well, let's put 2 people working in the shop. There's 14 qualified prisoners. Can we not make sure that somebody goes to work in the shop? Prison labour is a toggle, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Can we force people to work in the shop? Don't know. I've pressed the prison labour button and now it's not doing anything. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to come out of that and pretend that it's all fine. Yeah, look, now they've all kind of deselected. They did have orange kind of things in to show that I think somebody was using them, those sort of slots. But now nobody's there. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that either. Okay, it's fine. We'll work it out at some point. Prison Architect will possibly maybe sort that out. Okay, so the current weather is a little bit snowy, as you can see, because, there is snow coming down on the screen. I'm a little bit concerned about some of our hot water pipes, because we saw last time that they kind of froze up when it got a bit cold. And a lot of them have been lagged, but not all of them. I'm thinking these ones over here haven't been lagged. The only thing is, can we even get over there? Can we even get over to that part of the prison anymore? I'm not entirely sure we can. I don't think we can get there because we built this up here. We do possibly need a door down here, maybe. We need a little sort of door to go in here. I mean, could we put the door just here in this room? So they have to go through 2 levels of security if a prison does want to try and break out. Yeah, that'll do. That's a large door. We don't need that. Let's have... What colour? Hang on. What colour's that one? No, come away with you. What colour's that? An orange door. Do you know what? Let's keep it consistent. Let's have another orange door just there. And yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. But yeah, I think we might need to start thinking about lagging some of the pipes again over in this part of the prison. Because, yeah, they're not done at all. And they're going to freeze over and then they're going to get cold and it's going to be bad. So hang on a second. We might need to go and do this. Where is it? So hot water. There we go. Hot water pipe insulation. It's going to be very, very expensive. I mean, that's a huge chunk of money just to get the shop hot water pipes insulated. But I think we're going to have to do it in the long run anyway. So we might as well just bite the bullet and invest in it now. So yeah, bring that down like that. Hang on a minute. Does that go up there like that and across like that? That goes over like that, I think. Possibly. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's just get all this done. I don't think it's going to be that much, actually, looking at it. I mean, it's not really cheap. But I was thinking it might be in the sort of tens of thousands. But yeah, it's looking okay. It is obviously causing us a bit of financial sadness. But we are getting there in the end. So there we go. Right, let's go and sort out all the rest of the kind of the plumbing lagging stuff. Okay, so I think that's that half of the prison sorted out for the lagging on the hot water pipes. I think this bit down here is all done already. So we did this last time. It got a little bit cold. So I don't think we need to do any of this. So that does leave this bit up here possibly that might need doing. So have we done this? Oh yeah, we have done that. We've not done it all though. We've not done it all, but we did do the kind of the main bit. So let's just make sure that these are all done as well. That looks like it's done. That bit across the middle isn't done, definitely. That bit is done. Okay. Oh, that's quite good then. I thought there was going to be a lot more to that than there was. Okay, wonderful. Right, let's let them get that all sorted because that is quite a lot of work to do. That might take them a little while. So yeah, let's just let the builder folk get all that kind of stuff sorted. And of course, yeah, we might now need to do the whole carpentry apprenticeship thing. So let's actually get that kind of active. 1 person is in the queue for that. 10. Oh no, hang on. No, that's not the right thing. Carpentry. There we go. That was a bit weird because it kind of moved somewhere else. Right, carpentry apprenticeship. 6 people are interested. Okay, that's very good. That's running from 11 o'clock through to 1 o'clock. The only thing is, the workshop safety induction is running from 9 to 11. Then 11 to 1 is the carpentry apprenticeship. Hang on a minute. So that's 9 through to 1. How long do they have to do work? So yeah, so work free time is, yeah, that's work, isn't it? So they might not be able to go and use that. So how about we have a mixture here of work and free time over there? Like, so, oh, they can't do work. Criminally insane people can't do work. Okay. Do you know what? That's probably fine. Yes, another couple of hours later on in the evening to do some more work and free time stuff. Do we even need that lockup thing? What's the point of that? Hang on. Can we just have work there, there, and there? What's the point of having them sitting in their cells, just, feeling glum about life, even though the cells are quite nice, when they can be, out in the prison doing some lovely stuff? I think that's a bit better. So what's that? That's for 7 hours a day of doing work or free time. That sounds quite nice. Do you know what? I would say it sounds quite lovely indeed. But there we go. And they've even got a couple of hours in the middle of the day to go and stand in the yard. To just go and stand around a couple of trees and a kind of, children's climbing frame thing. But there we go. That's fine. They like the yard. They seem to quite enjoy it. So yeah, that's all good. I don't know what that is on the floor. I don't think I want to know either. And still nothing happening in the shop, which is all a bit of a tragedy because, we've kind of got the shop and nothing's happening. But never mind. Again, fingers crossed. Hopefully something will just kind of work out at some point. Maybe changing our little kind of regime thing around might help possibly. We just got a grand $1,000 from a prisoner reformed reward. Ooh, that's quite good. Oh, look at that. That's flying up as well. 60% completion now of our prisoners are having the foundation education course. That's very good. That's wonderful stuff. And yeah, you know what? We can clear those planning things out of the way. But by planning things, it's a shame we can't bring those ones back. Botherations. Oh, hang on a moment. Somebody must have been in the shop because there are a few little bits and bobs on the shelves. Look, there's a few items placed on the shelves. I've got no idea what they are, but there are things on the shelves, which would imply that, yeah, people are going into here and, unpacking the boxes and loading the shelves. Okay, that's quite interesting. Who has gone and done that? And why are they not doing it now? It'd be good if you could come in here and do some shop stuff. That'd be marvellous, wouldn't it? Can we have a look at the logistics thing? Yeah, so again, nothing going on there. And nothing going on down here either. They were lit up in orange at one point, and now they're not, and I'm a bit confused by that. But yeah, so they must just kind of go in and do this when they have time, possibly. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe when was our afternoon thing? Was it 4 o'clock? I know yard time was it 3 till 5? So 5 o'clock. I think they have a couple of extra hours. We'll see in a second. A couple of extra hours of work and free time, or programs and free time. So hopefully somebody's going to come over here. Ignore the pill drug thing. That's fine. It's fine. It might not be fun. I don't know. We'll go and check in a second. Hang on. I kind of feel like we should go and look. Whereabouts are they? Oh, no. Oh, no, they're not in the infirmary. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. It's not so much of a tragedy. Oh, look. They're going and doing stuff again. Hang on a second. Hang on. So now if we go back to logistics. Yeah, look, there are now 3 people. Oh, so it's when people are actually doing those jobs at that exact moment in time. So right now, there are 3 prisoners doing cleaning stuff and 3 doing kitchen stuff and 4 doing laundry stuff and nobody doing shop stuff. Okay, I wonder if there's a way you can up the sort of priority of that. Also, why is it gone a bit weird? Oh, hang on, there might be a blizzard possibly going on. Or something like that. Hang on. Oh no, it's a storm. Right, everyone get inside. I don't want to have people being hit by lightning or whatever. Yes, there is a weak storm happening. So if we could get people inside so they don't get hit by lightning, that would be very advantageous, wouldn't it? So everyone just kind of drop what you're doing and get indoors, please. That includes you, Bailey. That includes you. Get indoors, Bailey. There we go. Wonderful. Is that a tray of food on the floor? Yeah. But why are they just ignoring it? Why are the prisoners ignoring the stay indoors command? Unless that's where they wanted to go. And they kind of had to sort of, go and lurk over there. I don't know. But it would be handy if the storm could go away now because all of our prisoners are getting a little bit hungry and grumpy. Prisoners need access to clean clothes. Yep, I know. We need to sort out that corridor system because this just doesn't work. Has the storm gone? No, it's still going on. Okay, right, let's wait until the storm passes. We got another $1,000 from another reformed prisoner. That's really good. That's really helping the money. I mean, we're up to almost $40,000 now. That's great. I mean, not that long ago, it was below 10 grand, wasn't it? And we were sort of thinking, oh, where's the next bit of money coming from? And now it's looking very good. Okay. Okay, now the current weather, it's progressed from a kind of a light storm into a thunderstorm, which isn't great. And yeah, that does kind of reiterate the need for that kind of little corridor system we had. Because now people are trapped. They can't move around the prison because they're all in kind of little distinct kind of blocks. There's a little bit over here and there's a bit over here. And yeah, that doesn't really work. So whereas I do quite like the interior kind of yard bit, I think we do need to sort that out. We do need to get that kind of corridor thing sorted out because, yeah, it's causing some problems. A lot of prisoners have serious complaints, apparently. I mean, yeah, I get that. But also, I have possibly saved you from being hit by lightning and killed. So, you can thank me later, prisoners. Good grief, how long does a storm go on for in Prison Architect? It's been going on for absolutely ages now. Just so many hours of a thunderstorm. It's gone back to a week storm. But it's still a kind of a weather event thing. So we still have the stay indoors button lit up down here. I mean, if it could pass by, please, that would be wonderful. Because, yeah, it's been going on for, around a day now? And we're going to have a lot of very hungry, very angry, very smelly, by the look of it, prisoners. Because nobody can get their laundry or go to their rooms or do whatever. So, yeah, we might possibly have a little bit of a riot on our hands soon if we don't get this sorted out. So if the weather could just, sort itself out very, very soon, that would be very nice. And it's gone to overcast, finally, thank goodness for that. Right, okay, so lots of people sprinting into the kitchen, everybody trying to get some food ready, because, yeah, we might have a lot of hungry prisoners. Some prisoners aren't very clean yet. Indeed, I get that. That's a bit of a problem. Lots of the staff are exhausted because they've been kind of locked out of the staff room. So, yeah, that didn't help at all. That did not help at all. Apparently something requires medical attention. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, there are people down here. Yeah, hydration issues. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Oh, hang on. King just came in and went straight back out again. Okay, bye-bye. Don't know what's going on there. But okay, things are happening and I'm sure we might possibly need to be aware of them. But hopefully now we can get things back to normal. People can get their kind of uniforms washed and people can have breakfast. People can go back on their kind of courses and all that kind of stuff. Now that's been dealt with. And hopefully as well, sometimes we kind of get a little sort of message popping up from one of the characters that says, oh, hello, you did very well during that particular that particular dilemma. Here, have a nice kind of bonus. So hopefully we do get something nice. I wonder if they'll pop up and say hello and we get a little kind of treat. That'd be lovely. Okay, I've just found something that makes the whole operating of the shop a little bit more befuddling. I don't quite know what to do with this. I might have to kind of hand over the operation of the shop to you lovely people in the comments because I cannot make head nor tail of this. So apparently, in the jobs list just here, there's a great big list of queued jobs for the workers. So, the regular kind of worker bods that go into all the building and all that kind of stuff. There's a big list of jobs for them to go and load the shop goods onto the shop shelves. But I don't know why we can't do that. I don't know why that can't happen. Also, what's the problem with that just there? Store ingredients in serving table. The way is blocked. Is it? Why? Is it blocked? Didn't look blocked to me. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Read that. Okay, that'll probably go away. But yeah, why aren't they doing this? Because there's not much else for them to do. So why are they not running in here and getting all this kind of stuff sorted? Why are they not going to get this done? That's not kind of like a staff-only door or something daft, or a prisoner-only door. There is a door, and they can get in here and go and do some stuff. I don't know. I don't know why they can't go in and work the shop, but clearly somebody has been in and done a little bit of work, but I don't know why they're not doing the rest. Because they're not doing anything else. They're just kind of hanging around over here, look. Not doing anything. They've got recreational needs. And some of them are a bit cross. And yeah, you've got problems with your bladder and your bowels and such like. I mean, you could always go to the loo over there, which has been designated for you. So I don't quite know what their problem is. So this is all a bit befuddling. Yeah, good people in the comments. If you can explain how this is supposed to work, it would be very, very nice. So yeah, it'd be super helpful because as far as I can tell, this is up and running and it's fine. We've got shelves and a front and a table and a door and people have been in to do some work. I just don't know why they're not doing the rest of the work. So yeah, if somebody could just, lend a little bit of a hand in the comments, that'd be very welcome. Thank you, lovely people. Okay, here we go. So let's make sure that everybody has a very lovely, normal, ordinary day. No kind of great big kind of stay indoor lockdown things going on. No calamities happening. So it looks like people have gone to have breakfast. There's a couple of people who didn't. I'm not entirely sure what their problem was. Maybe they were doing something else. Maybe they were over in the parole room or something. I do not know. But okay, so that's pretty good. That is okay. Oh, the weather's getting very cold. Oh, it's gone to winter. Okay, it's winter. It's very, very snowy. Okay. I think as well, what we might want to try to do, of course, we blatted the whole kind of planning thing over there, which is a little bit of a shame. But over here, I'm fairly sure that we were going to have the sort of the psychiatry room and the psychology room set up over here. So I think, could we possibly build those in over here? Now I know we've lost kind of the plan, but it can't be too dissimilar to what we've got here. Because that was kind of there, wasn't it? The parole room does have to be like that. Unless we build a wall across there and the parole room just becomes part of the structure up here. Let's try and rebuild this, shall we? Let me try and rebuild this very, very quickly just to see exactly what we had before, because I feel a bit silly that we kind of blatted that. So hang on a minute. Let me just go and sort of redesign this bit over here somehow. Okay, so I went back to the previous video and had a look at what we did because I couldn't quite remember. And it was a bit like this, I think, although I have made a couple of changes. So change number 1, the parole room is kind of going to fit into this area here now, because previously I think the plan had it sort of, the door was kind of where it was now, and then we're just going to have a wall coming across here. So to get to the parole room would have had this kind of weird little sort of corridor down the side here. So that seems a bit weird. So it can just be kind of part of the main block over here, and we'll have some doors down here and some doors over there. And then, you can just walk into this kind of corridor bit and go to the parole room. So that makes a bit of sense. And then, we've got kind of 5 spaces over here to have things like, the library and the chapel and all that kind of stuff. And then over here, we are going to have the 2 kind of psychiatrist-psychologist rooms. But I've put a little corridor just here. And what we'll do is we shall have a door just there and possibly a door just there. And then that means, if we put a door there, that the workers over here, so the psychologist and the psychiatrist, can actually get through into the kind of staff-only bit relatively easily. Rather than having to walk all the way round here and go through the staff room and all that kind of stuff, they can just kind of use this little kind of corridor over there, which makes perfect sense. We might need to rejig this a little bit. That might need to change around a bit, possibly put a nice wall across there, put the red carpet going through, rather than make our sort of, psychologists, psychiatrists people traipse through a little kind of functional boiler room. We'll make that a corridor and put a wall in, all that kind of stuff. But I think that would be better. I think that looks like a much better kind of plan. So there we go. We'll try and get that in as well. And when we could, we've got 41 grand. Hang on a second. Hang on. What if we were to just go, do you know what? I'm going to just put a great big load of foundations with some quite nice wall. I mean, the classy green wall is quite nice. I don't want any of these walls here, although I'm very tempted to have some Geek Cupboard corporate walls going on, possibly down here. Maybe down here would be quite nice because, we can have the blue and the yellow. I mean, orange is quite nice. The orange is quite nice. We did think about the reclaimed wooden wall, didn't we? That's also quite nice. Just to kind of build that all the way over here. That would also be quite good. But I mean, how much would it be? How much would it be? We don't want any of those kind of rubbish ones at the top. They're terrible. Classy green. Your tiny wall is really good, but it's really expensive. So, I mean, if we just did that, that's 5,500. I think, looking at that, to get the foundations done for this, it's going to cost about 15 grand just to get all the foundations in. I think that's quite expensive. Hang on. If we go back to grants, we can't do another one of the things, the investment ones. That's a bit of a shame. I thought we could invest and that would pay for the foundations for this bit. But I think we can afford that. So I think maybe let's get the whole sort of foundation set up over here. I mean, that's quite a big job. It's quite a big ask, but I think we should get it done. The only thing is the walls down here are going to be wrong. The walls here are going to be all kinds of wrong because they're the outside walls. We don't want them to be outside walls anymore. We want them to change. So I think, do we blat them out of existence? I assume we don't leave big holes in the wall so the prisoners can go, oh, look, the sea, let's go and have a nice dip. Although it would be a bit chilly for a swim. I don't think we do. I mean, again, that's kind of that much money with the fancy wall. But then we are making the loveliest prison. And I kind of feel like we should possibly invest in the best kind of walls we can. Let's do it. Let's do it now. We've got $42,000 almost. Let's just get this done, shall we? Let's invest in some huge, big kind of building projects. Okay, so can we do that? And it ignores those bits in the corner that we can't build. It says blocked. No, okay, so we're going to have to build a very sort of fiddly, very fussy way around of doing it. So that's 2,400. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got to build it all. Oh, crikeys. Okay, right. This, I think, is going to be a little bit kind of fiddly, isn't it? Okay, hang on. So, bring that down like that. Hang on a minute, where's that going to go? There's a wall there. That's not ideal. That wall isn't ideal either. Right, bring that down like that. And then that in like that. Again, this is all... Why can't I do 2 rows of that? That doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't I do that? Right, nice big easy block just there for 2,900 very, very expensive monies. That in... Yeah, for some reason I can do 1. I can do 1 or 3 of those. It doesn't make any sense, but okay, there we go. Again, I can do 1 or 3. But, okay, just do... I don't know what's going on there, but okay. This is very odd, Prison Architect. Okay, like that. And like that, and like that. And there's probably a far better way of doing it than this. I'm probably doing this the most wonkaloid, terrible way ever, but it will do. Okay, there we go. That's quite the building project. You know what? Could we get that in as well like that? Can we just say, yes, get that sorted? Okay, that might be terrible. We'll have to work on that bit. But, okay, this is going to be huge, and I don't know how they're going to deal with this, and I don't know what that is at all. They've got some cigarettes. Oh. Okay, I mean, that's, yeah, it's not great. It's better than them having some drugs that they're going to take to kill themselves with. But yeah, okay, I'm glad we found them. Well done, everybody. Okay, I mean, let's just move time on a little bit until they've got this bit sorted. Maybe, possibly. We'll see how this goes, because this might end in tragedy. This might be an absolute nightmare for them to get sorted. I don't know how they're getting there. They are walking... Oh my goodness me, they're going an incredibly long way round. Okay, hang on. Can we just put that door in? Can we put that door in just to make their life a little bit easier, please? Come on. Just pop in a red door to go with the red carpet that we're going to have in there. Come on, just pop that door in and make everything just better. Okay, apparently we can make that door there, the kind of easy access door. We can make that a nice high priority thing. So why don't we do that? Control and left click to make that really important. Yeah, let's get that in. Because that's going to make your life so much easier. You can just go up this corridor rather than having to wander around for ages. Okay, and we are going to need one of the thingamajiggers on that, aren't we? We're going to need one of the door servo things on. I think it would be that side, but that's okay. And then electrical stuff. Yeah, just bring that across like that. So hopefully they can get that sorted. But there we go. Look, there's a door and it's making their life significantly better. The only thing is, I mean, how do we get into the parole room? How did you even get in there? I don't know how you got in, and I definitely don't know how you're going to get out. But there we go. Imagine you're going to go around that way through the door. I don't know, but okay, good luck with that. Yeah, you did. Well done, you. Good job. Yeah, this I'm quite sure that I've done that very fabulously badly. But whatever the case, they're working on it, and it's all looking sort of okay. It's looking very, very good. They are getting there slowly but surely. I think possibly we might want to put some of the doors in down here just to make sure that they can get in and out now. So, yeah, I mean, we have got 2 sort of sets of the saloon doors kind of lying around. So why don't we just put those there and there? To get into this bit of the prison, you need to have saloon doors because why not? Hang on, are they done? I think they might be finished. Some weird kind of bits going on over there. I don't quite know what's happening there. But okay, they are finished. Yeah, and that sort of lit up a bit, I guess, because there's power over that part of the prison. Okay, that's very good. Now, what we might need to do is we might need to replace that wall there with the nice wall. Oh, no, but then it doesn't really matter that much, does it? It's okay. That's a lovely wall. It's a lovely garden wall on this side. On the inside, we'll paint it different on the inside or something. But there we go. That looks wonderful. So, yeah, I think, yeah, we get those 2 rooms in up there, change this round a bit, and then we can start thinking about the other rooms as well. And, yeah, I did kind of plan out those kind of that sort of corridor type thing that we had planned as well, just to make sure that people can remain inside the prison, but also get around the place without being trapped in the little sort of block that they end up in when we actually shut the thing down. So got that kind of planned out as well. Again, that's going to be quite expensive. That's going to be quite costly to get in because that's going to be a lot of foundation stuff going on. And then, of course, it needs lovely flooring and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, the canteen sort of cafeteria thing, that doesn't have any flooring. I don't really like that very much. No flooring over here either. So I think with that in place, I think we'll finish things up for now. But now we know what we're going to do next time. We're going to get on this. We're absolutely going to get on this. We're going to start putting rooms in. But I think, yeah, job number 1 is to get the psychiatry room and the psychologist room in, whichever way around it's going to go. Get those rooms in, tweak this little bit over here, make that kind of little sort of easy access corridor type thing. Just going to get that up and running, which will be very handy indeed. Yeah, we need... Oh, hang on. We might need possibly a little boiler room just there, because that's going to nowhere, isn't it? So we might need a boiler in here just to make sure that we can actually get hot water to this bit of the prison. Hang on. hang on, just before I forget, let's just put a little tiny room there. And remember that that's going to be a kind of boiler thing. Let's just sort of draw a thing like that so I remember. Oh, look, that's clearly a boiler. There we go. So yeah, I think that could be quite good if we can get that done next time. And then also, yes, can we get the shop done? Oh, hang on. There's loads of things on the shelves now. There are many, many things on the shelves. I'm not sure how this functions. So yes, if people could help me out with the shop a little bit, that would be very, very handy as well. Because I'm not really 100% sure why the shop isn't working and why nobody's manning it and all that kind of stuff. So if somebody could help out with that in the comments, that would be very, very welcome indeed. But yes, with all that kind of stuff done, I think we will finish things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Prison Architect. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.